I'm about to show you 2 very powerful hacks that will help you avoid the trap that 99% of new copywriters fall into. And knowing these secrets will result in you actually getting paid thousands of dollars. You'll also see a real example of how one of my coaching students landed a 6-figure copywriting deal doing what I'm about to show you. But in order to understand these powerful hacks, you need to first answer this question.
If I said to you, I want you to bet money on which of these will grab the most attention in public, which one would you say?
And no, it's not a trick question. You'd probably pick the Cybertruck, wouldn't you? Because you know this truck here represents something disruptive. It's big, it's different, and you've probably never seen one in person before. You can probably even describe to me the type of person who might be driving it. Which isn't me, by the way, because it's a rental. Love it or hate it, this thing grabs your attention and it means something to you. Which brings me on to the 2 hacks you should be on the lookout for all the time. And it's something that causes a similar reaction from your potential client. In fact, when you use these in your outreach to your clients, people will want to rip your arm off for a call with you because they can tell on a detailed level, just like the Cybertruck, what it stands for and why they should respond to you. But what is it?
Well, I'd like to introduce to you the first secret. People have been trying to learn copywriting for years now, and the vast majority of them will start by watching YouTube videos to learn the ropes. Unfortunately, because there's a lot of money to be made in selling courses, anybody can come in and teach you how to start copywriting. Which means 99% of these beginners will watch these random YouTubers with no credibility and then try to get their first clients with these basic, outdated methods that these guys teach. Now, stop me if you've heard this before, but there are actually people out there who will teach you to go on Instagram and just send out 100 messages to businesses telling them that they need a copywriter. And then beginners think that they're actually going to get clients by doing that. So just take a minute and put yourself in the business owner's position here. Imagine you were walking down the street and someone runs up to you and says, "You should be eating healthier." Do you think you're gonna care about what this person has to say? No, of course not. Like, they probably are right. Everybody could eat a little bit healthier and have a better life. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna pay you to help me do that. So how do you actually make them want to pay you? Well, bring out the Cybertruck. See, business owners nowadays have seen the same cold emails and cold DMs from thousands of beginners over the years who just want to make money by selling them something. They all think that this way of getting clients is going to work because their favorite influencer told them that it would. In reality, you have to be like a Cybertruck with your outreach. You have to do something that makes you stand out from the million other people that are trying to do the same thing as you. A great example I saw of this is that one of my old private coaching clients did something that I have never seen anyone do before or since to try and get a client. He did something so attention grabbing that his client actually took the outreach message he sent and posted it on his LinkedIn to thousands of people. So instead of him sending a basic template message on Instagram to the guy he wanted to work with, he actually ordered a brick. He found a company that would let you write a custom message on a building brick and mail it to somebody's office. I'll put up a screenshot of the brick and I'll have to hide the guy's name, but this is pretty much what he said. He said, "Let's build together," and he put his name and his company name. And let's just say that this outreach stunt actually worked and he landed a 6-figure copywriting client. It literally only cost him $20 and it was so attention grabbing and so bold, and if you're a marketer, that's what people want to see. Simply put, if you want someone to hire you to do their marketing, which is exactly what a copywriter is, the person wants to see that you're good at marketing. And by the way, if you're serious about making money as a copywriter and getting results just like my student did here, you can apply down below to work directly with me and my team. So now that you understand that standing out is so important, you need to realize that standing out by itself won't get you a client. Because there's actually one thing that all business owners need to see before they decide to hire someone or not. And that's why if you want to make money in this game, you need to understand secret number 2. And if you don't, you'll risk turning off every single potential client you could have had. And you'll literally be leaving hundreds of thousands of dollars on the table of business that you could have had. So let me show you how to avoid wasting all that good work you did in getting their attention. Let's say you want to improve your diet and you're prepared to pay someone to help you do that if the right person comes along. Then let's say you're scrolling on Instagram and you get a cold DM from someone. Instantly you think,
Who's this dickhead spamming my inbox?
But then you look at the message and it's a personal trainer who sent you a video of him skydiving out of a plane while he shouts your name and tells you to work with him. Now, that's extreme, but has it got your attention? Probably has. So what's the very next thing you do? You go to his Instagram account and see what he's all about. Then you might see that he's helped people who look just like you lose weight by making better food choices. Now what you have is a guy who's gotten your attention, made you like him, and you actually trust him to be good at what he does. You're probably very likely to now jump on a sales call with him. And this exact example can carry across to how you want to get your paid clients. Take a look around at what every other beginner is doing on social media, and then look at how the pros do it. Then build your socials and your website to look way more like the copywriters who are actually making money. That way you might actually be able to make some money as a copywriter, unlike all these little dweebs who don't know what they're doing.
But before you try any of this, it's absolutely essential that you understand what I talk about in this video, as it's going to show you the exact offer I would use if I was starting over again. And even with all the best credibility in the world, you'll never get anywhere without a good offer.